Hello everyone and welcome to the crypto session brief. We're on Friday the 17th of June 2022. What a week it's been so far. You're seeing cryptos just edging into the green so far today, just seeing a pause at some key technical levels. But before I go into that, as usual, just to highlight some of the recent trading talk videos that my colleague on the desk, Charles, has been doing, particular for crypto trading, of course, with building trading systems. All what I discuss within these briefs to be able to actually trade the moves, it's very useful to have automated trading systems because of the speed of which cryptos can move, as well as having a ready tested strategy which is far more systematic in its processes. So Charles has been sharing over a series of trading talk episodes, as you can see, crypto trading, Bitcoin part 1, part 2, part 3, and then this one is part 4. So basically there's a series called Trading Talk. And then this is basically the model that he's built. If you aren't familiar with the actual platform, this is basically an automated trading system, but visualized, so without any of the coding. It's a relatively big system that Charles has put together, not complicated in its in the strategy, but more in the build. It's got some really clever money management techniques that he uses with Bitcoin in particular. But I know this can also run across different markets, not just specific to Bitcoin. Although he's had a great time shorting Bitcoin in recent times, he's been keeping us up to date inside the X chat room inside the platform. So just wanted to show you that quickly. I'm going to start showing and sharing a few different tips and tricks of the platform, as well as discussing crypto markets. Let's dive into the markets themselves. You can see Bitcoin, after falling earlier on in the week, that big move on, I think it was Monday, have seen a bit of a pause and stabilized, and not really surprised because that pause has come in at the 20,000 handle. Of course, you don't need to be a genius to think why 20,000 would be providing some support. If you look to the past, there it did provide some resistance once upon a time. So that big push to the upside. In fact, I'm pretty sure around that time it was the Elon Musk Tesla stuff which was going on. Here you can see we've just seen a pause on the support side now. So can that provide enough support? I think if we start to see some daily closes below 20,000, it could be a case that we start to look down to 17 next, even 15 wouldn't surprise me, and then you start to consider even 10 if things get really bad. And again, this is all very behavioral. There's no buzz around cryptos at the minute. Everywhere you look, there's negativity from different networks collapsing, Luna coin collapsing, the hedge fund Three Arrows looking likely to be liquidated. And when Bitcoin was moving higher, it's very much behavioral. Everyone's buzzing. You're seeing articles about crypto, about it's going to take over the world, etc., etc. But now it's the exact opposite. All that talk about crypto, if you do a Google search on Bitcoin, in fact, you go on the Google Trends, I should say, and search Bitcoin or search crypto, you're going to see a lot lower search volume than when you see it going upwards. Okay, so it's a little task for you after you've watched this video. Basically, Bitcoin today, where do we go? We're at the 21,000 handle, so downside 20,000, pretty key, overhead 21, for then to move back into the highs of the current week, which will probably fall in around here, around 24. Ethereum, pretty key handle, 1,000. If this goes, and again, we did see a bit of a bounce off the 1,000, but we're heading back into it now. If that goes, 880 is my next level down. Litecoin, 4633 being printed at the minute. Rejection yesterday of 50, so that remains a key level overhead. We highlighted that on the brief yesterday. So I'll move to the downside. Maybe it looks more favorable, putting in a lower high there. Ripple, lower high, potentially has just been put in there on the H4, as you can see. We had that rally that got sold, and every rally basically continues to be getting sold in this overall macro backdrop of hawkish central banks, especially the Fed, of course. So we're at a level now where we are, extremely hawkish. Is that going to slow down anytime soon? I don't think so. I think the Fed are going to continue with their hawkish narrative, but of course, all eyes will be already on the next US CPI print. I know we've only just had one pretty recently. It was last week, I think, on this day. But nevertheless, that probably is the key figure to be watching out for and key data release over the next month. That's it from my end for today, guys. I'll see you all in a future brief over the weekend. Have a great one. Take care and bye for now.